Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Tovah and today's class is going to be a little Vinyasa and Yin hip opener. So come on and join me on your mat. Beginning the practice with your hands at your heart. Finding a slow, steady breath. Taking the first moment to center your practice. To quiet your mind. Releasing the palms. Inhale, take a big breath up. And exhale as you swan dive forward, bow your head. Inhale, lift and look partway forward. Reaching for your mat, stepping back, high plank. From knees or from toes, lowering to the bottom. Turn your toes and inhale for cobra. Shoulders down from your ears, lift your chin and eyes. Release, press up and back to downward facing dog. Taking a moment here just to pedal your feet, move your hips around a little bit as we settle into our first downward dog. Breathe deep. Looking to your hands, stepping there. Relax your back, lower your head. Inhale, big breath, come all the way high. Maybe back bending at the top. Feels good for your body. As we take a second round, folding back down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, reach for your mat, step back. Melting down, elbows wrapping the sides. As you inhale, one vertebrae at a time. Release. Press to downward dog, lifting from knees or from toes. Pushing back towards the heels, tipping the sitting bones high. Relax your neck. Eyes look to hands. Inhale as you step forward. And then exhale to release. Soften your knees. Inhale, big strong breath, come all the way up. Taking one more salutation here, pull forward. Inhale, lengthen and lift. And exhale as you make your way down to your mat. Breathe. Inhale, shine your heart forward. And exhale, release and press to down facing dog. Lifting your right leg up, step it or give it a boost. If it needs help getting all the way to the top, pick it up and bring it there as you reach up into a high lunge. Lifting the fingertips. Bring your hands down to your heart, stepping up to the top of your mat. Find your breath here. As you take a long step back with your right leg now, reaching your arms back to the top, coming back into a high lunge on the opposite side. Maybe look towards the roof if your balance is steady, or gaze forward or just down towards the floor. Bring your hands to your heart, and then just press up as you open to the side of your mat. Coming into nice wide legs here. Toes maybe want to point a little bit towards the corners of your mat as we come into a few dynamic malasanas. So just opening up through the groins a little bit more here in hips. Sinking down into a low squat and then pressing up, reaching up, looking up. Squatting down, and this is just as low as you can comfortably get here. Don't force it, reach up. So that might look like you coming into just a partial squat, and that's perfect. Press back up to the top, reach up. And one more time, come down as low as feels comfortable for you. And we're just gonna hang out here for a couple of breaths. Maybe bow your head. Perfect, press up, reach up. And then draw your hands back down to your heart. Wonderful, stepping back to the top of your mat. Taking one sun salutation here, inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, reach for the floor, stepping back, melting down. Inhale, turn your toes, lift your chin. Nice gentle back bend. Release, finding downward facing dog as you draw your belly button in and up towards your heart. Raise your left leg here and step it up to your hands as you reach up in high lunge, Shalasana. Reaching with long, strong arms. Bring your hands to your heart as you step to the top of your mat. And now stepping back with your left leg, coming back into a high lunge on the opposite side. As we open the hip here, scoop your tailbone under. Pressing up and then just opening again wide to the side of your mat. Finding comfortable width position for you to move into those squats or malasana positions. Perfect. Let's sink down towards the bottom. Remember, you only go where you are comfortable. Inhale, press up, reach up. Good. Coming down and press up. And come down and press up. And one more time, let's come down, sink down, relax here for a couple of breaths. Maybe wiggling around a little bit here, shifting your hips, finding some movement or finding some stillness, whatever feels best for your body today. And then let's press back up to the top. Draw your hands back to your heart. Stepping back to the top of your mat. Taking a sun salutation here. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, swan diving down. Lengthen your back. Reach for your mat, stepping back. Lowering. Turn the toes in. And exhale, release. Press to downward facing dog. Knees soft here. Fingers wide and spread, knuckles pressing into the mat. Look to your hands stepping there. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale, big breath, come all the way high. Exhale, pour back down. Lengthen and lift, open your collarbones. Reaching for the floor, stepping back. Lowering, elbows squeeze tight. Turn the toes, peel away from the floor, one vertebrae at a time. Relax. Press and find downward facing dog. Looking, stepping to your hands. Relax your back, lower your head. Inhale, big breath, come all the way up. Taking one last salutation of the practice before we slow things down with the yin portion, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, reach for your mat, step back. Ease your way down. Turn the toes, inhale. And exhale, release. Press to downward facing dog. Pausing, holding here. As we find our way into pigeon stretch, raise your right leg and bring your right knee near your right wrist. Walking the back leg back. Turn your toes. Maybe just hanging out for a couple of breaths at the top, variation of pigeon. And then when you're ready, let yourself come down to the bottom. Maybe tucking a cushion or a block underneath your seat if that feels good. Resting with something underneath your head. That could be a cushion, a block, stacking your fists. Just letting your head hang, or maybe your head comes all the way to the floor, but not forcing anything here. As we switch gears for a little bit deeper of a stretch, Moving to more yin-based here, slow, steady holds. Try to channel your breath. Aim to reduce any fidgeting. Try to enjoy the quiet, the stillness. Good, let's slowly move away from pigeon, just taking your time here. Turning the back toes, lifting, pressing, stepping back, coming back to downward dog, or if there's any other place you'd rather be here, please go there. Maybe pedaling your feet a couple of times. Feel free to stand up, shake it out here. And when you're ready, coming to pigeon on the opposite side. Sliding the back leg back. Again, maybe taking a few breaths at the top. And that just helps to open up the front of the hip on the stretched out leg a little bit more. And then when you're ready, dropping down towards the bottom, bringing the stretch a little deeper into the bent leg buttocks. It's always okay at any point in the practice to ease back a little bit from the stretch if you're in a little bit too deep. Or to go a little bit deeper if it feels like it's a little bit too easy, you're not feeling a bit of a stretch here. But this should be a gentle stretch, an easy stretch. We want to allow our muscles to rest and release here, not tighten and tense. Taking one more big deep breath here. And then we're going to start to come out of pigeon. Finding our way back to downward facing dog. Moving any way that feels right as you come out of that big pigeon stretch. And then making your way down onto your mat as we move into supported bridge. So using a hard yoga block or a cushion or a pillow works perfectly fine here. As you lie back, taking your feet about shoulder width apart, lift your hips and slide the block underneath at any height that feels comfortable for your body. And you want to put that block just underneath your sacrum or the firm upper buttock area, not in the bendy part of your lower back. Good. Relax your head and neck here. Close your eyes. Allow your hips to just release here. You're not holding yourself on the block, not tightening your glutes or your buttocks muscles. Really just let everything release here. And that might even look like starting to straighten your legs in this position. And just take your time here. As we begin to come out of supported bridge, lift your hips. Slide any blocks or cushions out. As you bring your bum back down to the mat. When you're ready, tucking your knees into your chest here. Maybe just rocking a little bit side to side, or making a bit of a circle, or just holding still. And releasing the legs. Just coming into a full body stretch. Stretch your arms out, stretch your legs out. And then making your way back to a comfortable seated place on your mat. We'll finish the practice with our hands at our heart. Loka samusta suki nu bhavantu. May all beings everywhere find happiness and freedom. Namaste. I do hope that you truly enjoyed today's practice. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new here, and leave me a comment or ask me a question. If you really loved today's practice, you can always help support my content creation by buying me a cup of coffee, and there's a link in the description. Have a great day.